hoping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure that bell notification stays lit like that. You guys are not missing out for the pump. We're going to play the Rocky theme song to start this day off for everybody. Welcome in. But let's get this started. Let's get the numbers up. If you guys can share the links, we're going to play this. That's where we're at. That's what we're feeling like. Let's go, everybody. Let's make sure we're live. We did it. We did it. We're doing it. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, sir. We're live. We're live. I'm seeing it. That's what we're doing. We're shaking up the space. Somebody saying Sui pumped to $5 by Monday. Sheesh, that bag gonna look crazy. Welcome in, everybody who's joining in right away. Much love and respect to all of you guys. Yes, sir. Big things are happening. I need to see these numbers get up. And then we're going to get this thing started, man. Let's get the comments going. Share the live. Share the vibe. Very, very nice, everybody. Still not live. Let's refresh it once again. Like I said, this is the late show right now for everybody. Okay, there we go. We got some viewers pulling up. These are not scripted. These are not, these type of shows. So welcome in, everybody. There we go. I see everybody pulling up. I know it's kind of late. We're going to do some of these earlier ones. Some of the spaces I'll be missing just because we got to get some of these things going a little bit earlier. But at the end of the day, we're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing for this space. That's what we're doing 100%. So welcome in, everybody. I see the numbers climbing. I need some more people to share the vibe, share the live, share the vibe for sure. We got everybody climbing up. We got the gorillas following us. Of course, let's give a follow back to a fellow gorilla. Let them know what's up because the gorillas are pumping. Everything's pumping. Pump everything. Send everything. That's what we're going on right now. Let's look at this. This was at one point at 3.06. And let's take a look at it now when we refresh it. Whoa, 3.22. Ooh, hello, Mr. Mo. Let's go. $3.22 trillion market cap. They said it was not going to happen, Mr. Mo. All the experts said it was going to go down. It was going to go lower. Out of here with that noise, son. Out of here with that. Ooh, Sui is pumping to $4. Whoa. Sui bag about to look silly. Let's go. The market's looking fire, and this is just the beginning. Shout out to the trade deal that was just done with the UK. I know a lot of people are going to be dividing the room, but you know what? We're printing. We don't care anymore. Divide the room, Mr. Mo. The UK deal, trade deal just went through, and we got markets pumping. Markets are pumping. I mean, come on now. Gas is cheaper. Markets are pumping. What now, everybody? What now? Let's go. To the moon, Dos Equis. Saphir up in here. It is way too bullish. But I thought we were going to zero. I don't know, Saphir. The experts, these people, they said, oh, he messed it up. He said tariffs too many times. These are shakeouts. These are shakeouts. You have to understand that. Just follow the money. Don't listen to the masses, please. You're going to miss your .com moment if you do that. If you catch yourself complaining about the market and you're not, walk away. Walk away. Very, very bullish. 8 hours ago, Arizona establishes strategic Bitcoin. Do not listen to the noise, man. I'm a little bit amped up today because the market's pumping, obviously. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. But I've been telling you guys, there's no way. You're telling me that everybody's snatching up Bitcoin and because of a word named tariffs, everybody's going to go to zero? No, it's not going to happen. The thing is that the wealth knows how to hold a lot longer. What those tariffs were for, and I said it a long time ago. They were designed to get people to the negotiation table. There's a bigger play at play right here. There's something bigger going on that we can't really understand because we're living day to day, or we're living week to week, or we're living month to month, whatever it might be. So when it affects you right away, you don't like that stuff, right? You're like, oh my God, what's going on? But I knew that there was no way that all these people were accumulating Bitcoin. BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, state after state, country after country. And you're telling me in my face that it's not going to go up? What are you talking about? So what I'm talking to you guys about is the nitty gritty, the truth of what's really going on. And you know what? Again, Again, it's very simple. I'm not a guru. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend to be a guru. I'm just using what I've been through in this space and what I've seen. The same people, the same archetypes are the same people from down here. They're very similar, saying that it's not going to go up here. Bitcoin will be worth $1 million. It will continue to go up. People are looking at it as just like this digital thing. They're just looking at it as like a speculative asset. That's not what it exactly is. That's not it's the way of the future of the financial infrastructure. It's the way that money is going to work. The blockchain is the way that everything will exist on. So don't sit here and tell me, through a correction that it's over. Does it put a pressure on us? Yeah. And people paper hand great projects. People, circle their bags around chasing another green candle. And really, all you have to do is just hold and stay put. Don't mess it up. Don't mess up a great project because you're listening to the news. I don't care if you're listening to CNN or you're listening to Fox, but anybody trying to put fear in you, I need you to step back and say, why are you trying to scare me with a word tariff? Just like do you remember when they scared us with the word terrorist? And terror, do you guys remember that during the early 2000s? I do. I was born here in the United States, and I remember it was like terror, this, fear. The minute somebody is trying to put fear into me, I'm always very like, what's your agenda about? Why are you going out of your way to try to create some kind of speculation of fear and this doubt and stuff? It's right here. You don't have to be that smart. There were people that said it'd never go to $10. There was people that never said they would say it'd never go to $100. It's never going to go to $1,000. We'll give you $10,000. Fine, you guys did pretty good. We'll give you $20,000 when it went up right here. Remember this? When it went up to 20-something thousand, it went all the way to the red. Over here it went to the orange. Over here it went through the orange. Right. And you're going to tell me that up here where we have BlackRock and everybody and their mom and every country buying Bitcoin, you're going to tell me that it's not going to go up to the yellow and the orange? But it went through the yellow and the orange through really not that good administration. The last one, gas prices were through the roof. I mean, everything got super expensive. I mean, and it still made it. It went through COVID. It went through this president. It went through that president. It went through financial crashes. It went through recession. It went through Obama. It went through Biden. It went through this person. It doesn't matter. It's going to do what it has to do regardless. That's the way that it was designed. So I'm happy because I don't listen to any of that stuff. I'm doing my own thing. I've already been in this since 2017, been a YouTuber since 2021. I understand this. The fear, it's a tool that is used against the masses. So if you buy the fear, what happens is you don't buy the future. You have to make a choice. Either you're going to buy the fear, and if you got a coworker and they're trying to scare you with the word tariff, move around. Because this is going to be RWA. This is going to be RWU. This is the way of the future with blockchain technology. Every single wallet that I got is through the roof right now. Everything's pumping. Everything's looking good. What now? There was an amazing deal done today with the UK, and obviously you guys can see that when these trade deals are done, they pump the market. Even if you're looking at the stock market was pumping. So now what? Here you guys go. Arizona establishes strategic Bitcoin reserve to manage unclaimed digital assets. What? No way. Mr. Mo, no way. Paul C, no way. You're telling me this is going to keep turning orange? You're telling me that after 36 states, they're going to stop and there's not going to be no more orange? You don't think that Wisconsin's going to do it? You don't think that Nevada's going to do it? Is that what you're telling me? You don't think Alaska's going to do it? You think people are going to want to be left behind with not having a strategic reserve of cryptocurrency? You got another thing coming. You're just going to be wrong. Whatever. This is what we're going to talk about right now. We're going to go into Bitcoin. We're going to talk about this amazing market, what's going on. Send everything, everyone. Send everything. Pump your bags. There's going to be another trade deal done, and another trade deal done, and another trade deal done. And it's going to be the art of the deal being done right before your guys' eyes. I think we see that as working. And wow. Okay, let's see what we got right here. Standard Chartered Bank Analysis apologizes for 120,000 Bitcoin price prediction, says target may be too low. Duh. They don't know. These people don't know. Who are they? They don't know. I don't even know who they are. They don't know. We know. The people knows. The United States of Orange. I like that. Right here, we got the Bitcoin white paper, the Bitcoin Bible to make sure that we don't forget where we're coming from, what we're building. But let's go. We got 3.21 trillion dollar market cap. Let's go to the chart. Ow! Whoa! No way! What? How do we do this, Mr. Mo? Paul C. How did we do this? Dos Equis. Sophia, how did we make this happen? Wow. Break over the 50 moving average. We filled the gap, went straight to the point of control like we talked about, and then we just shattered it after Trump signed a deal with the UK, which is super substantial. And when you guys listen to these things, I want you guys to listen to the reporters, the way that they ask questions. Reporters are not journalists like before where they were out to get the truth or, or trying to report on what's happening. They are pushing agendas. They are pushing narratives. They're not out there asking how things are going to be good. They're out there pushing their own agenda, their own bias. And here you guys go. While everybody is complaining and doing all this, others are getting rich. Make sure that you guys are paying attention to this. Here we go. Exactly to that upper value range that we called right here. And we're going to break above this. I think this is what we're going to have next, everyone. Now, we do have the wick coming down, so there's some selling pressure. No big deal. Well, maybe we consolidate. Maybe we come down to 95,000. But the races are on. I mean, it's all set to go. It's a wrap. We're over $100,000. Not just over 100. We hit $104,000 Bitcoin. Is it over? Is it over? Is BlackRock going to sell all their Bitcoin? Is Vanguard? Is Fidelity? Is it over, honestly? Or do they make sure that you paper hand your stuff with these agendas, with these narratives on the news, so they can snatch up your BTC and your cryptocurrency cheaper? At some point, you got to snap out of it. You got to snap out of it. I'm not a beggar, but I'm begging you guys to snap out of it and understand that this is the way of the future of every land, not just the United States, not just North America, not just South America. Every single continent will be orange. Every single place will have one form or another of cryptocurrency, and they will be playing catch up with the United States as far as our Bitcoin reserve. And this is a trend. And I'm super excited to be here reporting on this because this is always going to be on YouTube. This is always going to be on the blockchain, everything that we've done. And a lot of people are going to wish they had a time machine. They're going to wish that they had a time machine. They're going to be like, man, those people were back there when Bitcoin was $100,000. Can you guys believe it? Can you guys believe they had a chance to buy it at 100K? Can you guys believe that you guys got a chance to buy XPX under $1 million? It is wild the time that we're living. This is where Bitcoin's going, and it's going to take everybody that wants to come with you and take you all the way. I mean, there's going to be a point where Bitcoin's $10 million, and people are going to be like, Rico, stop. 10 million? Rico, don't do that. Well, I don't think it's ever going to stop. I think there'll be a point that we're long gone. But I'm almost 100% certain, unless they come out with something that's different than the way that transactions happen on a digital basis, they would have to go back to like the barter system. I think it's still cheap. Yeah, if you ask me what's the price of everything, cheap. Everything's cheap. Less than 7% of the population owns cryptocurrency, and that's just going to keep growing. Eventually, it'll turn into 100%. Eventually, it'll turn into 100%. It's going to be barbaric to do other stuff. Now, let's say there's a World War III and the whole world is annihilated and we go back to, sticks and stones. Then maybe we'll go back to like, hey, I'll trade my blanket for some goat milk, or can I guess if I trade you this goat milk, you'll give me some salt or something like that. But not going to happen. Not going to happen. This is going to keep going. They love money just as much as everybody else does. So like I've been telling you guys, even when the dip pulled back and the proclaimed experts were saying it's going to go down, and the bull run's over. I was like, how could you tell me that we went through a pandemic, that we went through all these other things, recessions, and all these types of stuff that was going on, and it went into the yellow and orange, and you're telling me now that is more widely accepted and there's Bitcoin reserves being signed left and right, and we're not going to touch the orange and the yellow and the orange? How does that even make sense? Make it really simple. So like I've been telling you guys for a while, I know that Bitcoin will go into this yellow and orange unless there's like an EMP, electric magnetic pulse, that knocks out the electricity, or a World War III or something like that. But other than that, all you have to do is build something in this space, stay locked in, and you will see Valhalla, everybody. So the target is still there. Pull up that Kendu chart. Pull up Kendu. How about that? Pull up all of Kendu inside of this chat right now, and I'll pull up that Kendu chart, man, for sure. I rock with you guys. I had you guys up on the stream yesterday. I was showing you guys showing you guys off and showing what it takes to be resilient. So definitely pull up. We see everything pumping, but BTC target, once again, I'm going for yellow, everybody. And if Bitcoin wants to be truly orange, like it's always hit the orange, it hit the red over here when it went into this zone. But Bitcoin is orange. But let's be conservative. Let's say it goes to the 225. That's cool. But if it goes into the orange, it's going to be too late. Because then when Bitcoin comes down to the bear market on this side, which it will have a correction, I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's why I designed and built out XPX so it's relevant and in any market, because I've been through these markets already. I know what's up. I know it'll come down. But when it does come down, the cheapest Bitcoin is going to be $150,000. You won't have the same opportunity that you have today. And that's why I'm saying this time is different from all the other times, because over here was naughty crypto, bad crypto, shun crypto. It's gambling. It's the Silk Road. Only people who want drugs use crypto. Only people who use the black market want crypto. And now what? Now what? Every single politician is talking about Bitcoin. Every single body will be talking about Bitcoin. I think most businesses will have to have some kind of crypto reserve and on their balance sheets just to make sure that they're relative to what's going on right now. They have to have something like that. So let's go right into Bitcoin's chart. Where can it go? How far can it, is it going to top off right here? Definitely, we could see this volume right here, all this right here going on. So yeah, there could be a correction. Can we handle corrections? This is the weekly chart. We better be able to handle corrections from now on. So long as this thing stays above the 50 moving average, I don't want to see no more tears. I don't want to see nothing like that. Understand that these corrections are opportunities for you guys to get some more. This right here, this downtrend was DCA phenomenon that you could have did and then just be smiling right now all the way here at the top at $102,000 BTC. Let's break the time frames down on Bitcoin and see exactly what we got going on. We'll go down to the 4-hour chart. Boom, shakalaka, still above the 50. Could we see corrections and we bounce off of it 100%? Because if we look backwards, break above, tap right here, break above, tap right here, break above, a little dip underneath just to shake out all the paper hands out really quick, just to pump it right back up. But could we have another tap on this, 50 moving average? Yeah, we could definitely have another tap, and we could even use some blunt house indicators. They do give you a nice little glimpse of what's going on, even on the 4-hour chart. Look at that. That's still a bullish trend. This green signal, you can ride that all the way up there. There you go, down to the 3-hour chart. Okay, boom, there you go. Still no sell signal. Look at this. Still no sell signal. 1-hour chart, where are we at? Still no sell signal. It's still pumping. It won't stop. It's not going to stop. We're talking about the rest of the world's going to come into this market. Are there going to be short-term corrections? Absolutely. Here we go. 45-minute chart. I mean, this thing still got a little sell signal there, a little dip before another rip. We are looking good. This is where I think right around here, 100K BTC, maybe wick a little bit underneath 100K, sometimes like 99,000, 98,000, just to shake some people out. But this new UK deal that just was signed, and obviously has a positive effect on the whole market, not just cryptocurrency. A lot of people won't admit that because it'll go against everything that they believe in. But it was an amazing deal that was closed, and now it's making everything pump. I said from the very beginning, I think that there's a bigger play at hand with the tariffs. Are there consequences? Were there like people who felt the tariffs? 100%. I mean, we all live in this existence. But whether or not I knew that there was a bigger hand at play, I knew it. I knew that there was something bigger going on. And what it was to get people to the conversation table. We talked about that right when everybody was having knee-jerk reactions for all this tariff talk. It was like, bro, if everybody's doing good, you're not going to get people to sit down on the table and have a conversation. For what? They're doing good. They're ripping off the United States. Well, they're going to sit down and mess that up. So then you got to hit them where it hurts. Where do you hit people when it hurts? Their wallet, okay? Shout out to my drill sergeant from back in the day. That's what he used to say when we were all getting our salaries and stuff. When somebody messed up, he was like, I'm going to hit them where it hurts. I was like, what? He was like, I hit them in the wallet and watch how they fix. And that's what all this stuff was about. It was to hit them where it hurts and the money, right? To get people to sit down. It was like, you got to come talk to us now. You see what we can do if we say something. We say that we're not working with you no more. You will feel it. You can act like it's not going to do it, and like you don't need us, but we'll just play the long game on you, and eventually you'll come down to the table. And that's exactly what we had. Nobody's ever signed a deal like this, so we got a fantastic deal on the table. It's signed with the UK. Shout out to everybody out in the UK. We're going to be sending you guys all kinds of meat. That's what I heard. You guys are going to be getting all kinds of stuff. But hey, that's what it's all about. These trade deals being done, and now more money coming in, and at the same time promoting these markets in a bullish trend. So exciting. We could see some corrections. No big deal. Any correction that happens, you better not even bat an eye at it. If I see anybody, batting an eye, don't worry. I know this was a brutal downtrend, but I honestly believe that we have this rest of this administration to get as wealthy as you can. Whatever comes after this run of when he was president the last time in Arizona, I had the most things I've ever had. I mean, that's just the facts. Everything was cheaper. Everything was easy. That's just there. Now, when we have this chance right now, make the best of this chance because we don't know, what happens after this. If they bring somebody in like before, gas prices will go right back in, right back up. Your groceries are going to go right back up. Everything's just going to keep going right back up. So take advantage right now that there's somebody that's extremely already rich and doesn't really care. They're just trying to make this thing better for everybody else. So right now, I can feel it. I can see it. Like I said, gas is $3.29 in Vegas. The whole time I've been living here for 4 years, it was never that cheap. Ever that cheap. Everything's expensive. It's like $3 for a Snicker bar. So everything's going down, and the charts are going up. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go to ETH next. And if I ruffle your feathers, I don't know. Maybe you're not going to fly. Maybe it's no flying allowed. No rough. I mean, what can we do? I have to be honest with you guys, man. As deals are being closed, things are bullish. Here we go. Hey, Vex, but we're going to start off with Ethereum. We'll let this fill up. I need some more people in here. Then we're going to go talk about Feg token. Get some gorillas in here. Where the gorillas at? Things are looking good. Feg over 10 million again. Things are looking really good. Whoa, no way. No, Mr. Mo. Feg for Life XPX2. Dos Equis. Paul C. No way that we were telling everybody, hey, ETH is doing exactly what Bitcoin did. No way. Look at this happening right before your guys' eyes. This is why I love this market, because if you're truly dedicated, it will respond to you, man. It was 4 plus. It was 4 plus last year when I was there, bro. It never went under $4 since I was living here. It was annoying how expensive the gas was here. It was just annoying. It was just pure. It had no reasoning behind it, other than they wanted to rip off the people, which they did a great job of doing for 4 years. Well, now the ball's back in our court. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about this ball being back in your court? Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this ball. I'm going to drive it right down to the hole, and I'm going to slam dunk the heck out of this thing. If you guys are rocking with me, you guys want to slam dunk this thing, you guys want to knock it out the park, make sure that bell notification stays lit, because this is the channel that ignores the noise. We're not reading the same articles that everybody's repeating. We're not doing the same thing in every single space that everybody's repeating. It's crazy. Like once everybody decides it's all over, there's like one random guy saying that it's not all over. And that was a brutal downtrend. We had to be stoic, but I just knew that there's no way. There's no way. So here we go, Ethereum. Let's go into this. Not a financial advisor, but I did say, hey, this thing's above the 50 moving average. And when Bitcoin did this, let's move this indicator out the way. It's a little noisy if you're not trading. 1 second. My people of cryptocurrency that I got nothing but love and respect for. That's why I say the things that are not, most likely not that popular. This right here, right? I said, hey, ETH is doing exactly. If you're an ETH maxi and you want to make sure that you're buying your ETH memes with some Ethereum, see when it broke above the 50 moving average, Bitcoin got more bullish. I said, what's nice about Ethereum, instead of most people are complaining about Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum's slow. Ethereum's bad. Ethereum bop. The complainers, right? Instead of realizing, hey, this is an opportunity that we know that Ethereum is slow when it comes to following behind Bitcoin. So what does that give us an opportunity to do? To position ourselves, right? If we know that Bitcoin's moving slow, instead of moaning about it, say, hey, Bitcoin's moving so strong that we know that Ethereum's going to close that gap. And you had everybody. I mean, the experts, right? The proclaimed experts. I'm not an expert. I don't even want to be considered an expert whatsoever. I'm just a crypto bro. How about that? They get a bad reputation, right? Crypto bros. Let's be a crypto bro. I want to get the I'm just your broski out here. But look at this. We've got Ethereum breaking over the 50 moving average. And right here, now I said, hey, ETH is most likely going to come up to this price right here, 2,400. You could buy it down here if you want, or you could buy it at 2,400, right? That's what we said. Or you can guys can wait to buy it up here at 33, 3,400, or you guys can wait till it's over here at 4,000. Whether or not that this is going to happen, it's going to happen. There's some easy gains on the table. Will it get tested? Will there be pullbacks? 100%. Will there be some nice news and things to scare you out of it? 100%. They got to. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to let you know. They don't want you to know. They don't want you. The best slave is the slave that thinks he's free, because you ain't never going to try to escape. So, they want you thinking all this stuff. But I'm going to let you guys know right now, we got some amazing opportunity. And this daily chart is possibly this compass for you on Ethereum. 4K Ethereum incoming. Also, another thing about Ethereum, the minute it can get to like 500 billion, it qualifies for a reserve. So if ETH can 2x from here, the art of the deal, you got it, man. The art of the deal worked today. People won't admit that today because that'd be too tough. They would have to go back and that's really hard. That's why I tiptoe really nice with that. But here we go, 500 billion, and we got possibly Ethereum reserve. I mean, nobody's talking about. You think it's only going to be a Bitcoin reserve? Maybe it's just a Bitcoin reserve, but maybe people start making a reserve of a lot more. Maybe they start making a reserve of Ethereum or the other ones that are pumping. I think it'd be a good idea to have a reserve of this diversification of these different projects. So where's ETH going right now? I'm sure we'll see this, pump up to around here, this lower value range of 2,400, 2,300 actually. Then right here will be 3,400, and then the top one's going to be about $4,000, everyone, for Ethereum. It goes slow, right? And that's a lot of people want to complain about that, but really, instead of complaining, make money. Stop. Don't get mad, get money. A lot of people like to get mad. I notice that they love being mad. So, okay, well, you miss out on getting money. You can either get mad or you can either get money. Choose which one you want to do. Right now, check this out. What is this? Hardest prison to escape is your mind. Facts. That's where it's at. So here we go for Ethereum pumping. If you're buying ETH meme coins, you better get your ETH now because they're going to pump a lot higher. The market is set. I'm sure there's going to be another deal. You guys heard, I was listening to Trump talk, and there's going to be somebody going to China to close another deal. So if they close another deal, most likely it's going to go a lot higher. Most likely it's going to get pumped. I think all-time high is about to get crushed very soon. Let's go to Solana next. I want you guys. Whoa, no way, Rico. Mr. Mo. No way. We didn't tell nobody about this 50 moving average and the potential to come right here. There's no way. There's no way because everybody else was saying otherwise. Everybody else was complaining. Everybody was saying other stuff, but the adoption is here. You can't. It would take so much backpedaling to stop crypto. The Pandora's box is open, but they have to scare you, right? They have to scare. I'm not scared. The last time I was scared was 4 years ago when I woke up in the hospital bed and for 4 days, I thought it was a nightmare. That's the last time I've been scared. I haven't been scared in 4 years. That was the scariest moment of my life. Waking up in a hospital bed, hands and feet tied from a motorcycle accident, my mouth wired shut, waking up for 4 days in a row thinking, hey, this got to be a dream. There's no way that this is real. This is too crazy. Getting fed through my nose. So unless you got some of that up your sleeve, scare money, don't make money. We're going to take this thing all the way. Solana, where's it going? T-Dev, Solana's coming up here. Oh, yeah, Solana's coming up here, even with the rugs. You know why you guys are getting rugs so much? Because these people, these nefarious people in the space, they're just trying to accumulate enough Solana, and so that when the market pumps, they get rich off of it. So they got to keep rugging you nonstop to make sure they got so much Solana that when Solana goes past, its all-time high and possibly goes to 500, they got you. It's not like we talked about getting over the 50 moving average almost every day. I know, right? Almost every day, right, bro? It got redundant. People are like, oh my God, I want to hear it no more. But all right, this is why we cover it, to keep ourselves sharp, because it keeps you in check, right? And then you use some other indicators and it'll really help you out. You're still not too late to go long. You can wait for another entry on this. I like when it first starts, when it's brand new. But you can still go long on this thing and just hold. Now there might be shakeouts. You might go long on it on a spot. You don't have to do futures. you know, you could just hold it in your wallet and just say, hey, I'm going along with it. It's just going to come up here anyway. So the top price for Solana, everybody, up here is $270. It's upper value range. If you look at Bitcoin and how we've been calling it since the 50 moving average point of control, we literally called it to the T all the way up here. And then we got this right here for when it breaks above, comes back down, and then goes a lot higher. There's most likely going to be some of that in this section like this because it's going to bump into this 50 moving average. But nonetheless, I mean, we're in a bullish trend. It is set to go. So that's Solana all-time high, a lot higher than what it did before, and we're looking at this upper value range. So when we look back, we can see that this is a area that matters. You know, looking all the way over here, 250. That's going to happen. We're going towards that. So if you got some Solana, just hold the Solana. Don't get rugged unless it's like a solid Solana play. Stop throwing your Solana away. You're gonna be later, Mr. Mo. You're gonna be hurt that you got rid of all your Solana chasing wrong things when you could have just held Solana. That's looking good. Let's go to BNB next. There's no way the whole market's pumping. There's no way the whole market's, whoa, 623. There's no way it comes up to the point of control right here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Head to head, Sol still king, still killing ETH. Yeah, you know what? The thing is that nobody's really dying. You know, we're here to make gains. I don't care which one's killing who. I'm here to make gains. I don't really care. I'm not emotionally attached to these things where like you know, I want ETH to win more than I want Solana to win. I just want the gains for the space, right? So, you know, if Solana kills ETH, it killed it, I guess, you know. If ETH kills it, I guess, you know, but I'm a technical person and I want this thing to go up. I just want you guys to win. And I think that's what we're going to have. You know, I think ETH is still going to break all-time high. Even if Solana, quote unquote, killed it, like you said, I still think we'll see a $10,000 Ethereum. Even if it's dead, it'll die at 10,000, right? But what's not going to happen? It's just not going to happen. I think it's sometimes you need competition to make you get your stuff together, and that's what we're going to have right now. What do you think about Pulse Chain and all those tokens pumping on that chain? I think that you know, they're doing good. I saw one YouTube video of some guy, like he was basically like looking at nothing but Pulse. Solana is more user friendly. Yes, I agree. I think that Pulse Chain is going to do good no matter what. And I just, you know, a lot of those things that are pumping, I don't know of any serious project on Pulse Chain. Maybe you guys know of some. I just think that you have a lot of Solana players that are just going to other chains to make sure that they can liquidate a lot of people to accumulate. I would be curious to have like some Pulse Chain plays come up here and some of those projects to see what's going on. ETH layer 2's killing ETH. Yeah, it is. It is. We'll see how long that lasts. You know, if it kills it, it kills it. I mean, it don't mean nothing to me. I mean, gains were still made no matter what. So we got, I never really been a ETH maxi or a Solana maxi. I'm honestly a Bitcoin maxi. That's really what I am and stuff when it comes down to it. So that's really what I like. So we got BNB headed straight to the point of control, breaking over the 50 moving average like we talked about. And then the next stop for BNB, which is going to pump everything on BNB, is up here at 700. Is it going to happen? It's definitely going to happen. Let it cook. I think maybe some more meetings, some more deals being closed. I like these deals being closed, man. They make me feel good. Let's go to AVAX next. Let's see what else we got right here. What's interesting on AVAX, we even talked about a little fake out. When we talked about this little thing right here yesterday, when we were talking about AVAX, I was like, you know, with BTC pumping, I would think that this is a fake out to shake everybody out, even though Bitcoin maxi. But nonetheless, we got this right here where it was like this fake out. Here you guys go. AVAX pumping once again. So where's AVAX going? You guys can set it up here. $32, $41, $53, or over $100. We see everybody talking about Arena, right? So I mean, that's what we want. That's what we want right there. This AVAX is going to be pretty big. I think that platform is going to be big. And a lot of people, just like they didn't think Facebook was going to be big, we'll see this thing blow up. Just like they thought maybe Instagram or Twitch or a lot of these new things were not going to be big. They're wrong. It's like once you open Pandora's box and like you really start to like just work on it and people start to adopt it, it's just a matter of time where it becomes a lot more popular. So AVAX is looking really good, giving a lot of people opportunity to this. I'm not an AVAX maxi. You know, I got a little bit just because I wanted to get this Arena. So I got that Arena staked because I think it has a lot of potential. So These are the blue chips. We can even go check out Sui's pumping back to $4. That Sui bag's looking nice, but everything's sending, everyone. I've been saying Bitcoin, the rising tide that raises all the ships. World Liberty Financial, USD right here. Whoa. This is the real dollar now. Here we go. Bullish on this. Hello. Hello. Watch out. The other ones better watch out. Here, this one. Oh, I like this gold $1 too. I like it. Whoa. Hello. Send it, everybody. Oh, my God. Man. AVAX in November. Yeah, man. Get on in now, man. This is cool to see and seeing all this come together. Man, they can't shake me for nothing. I'm letting you guys know right now. I'm not buying none of their noise. All their fear, they can keep the fear. It doesn't work on me. I mean, even like if my peers or anybody even talks about it, I just let them. I think some people like it and stuff. So I just, it is what it is. I know what's really happening and the opportunity that we have. So very, very bullish. Let's go. Let's start off with FEG token. Of course, let's start off with that FEG token. Let's go. FEG token. Where's the gorillas at? Amazing space with the gorillas earlier. I mean, that was a pretty cool space. I really liked it. That we have Blunthouse doing some technical analysis. Nothing too new right here going on, but I got to give the guys a shout out, when it comes to, FEG the system, FEG the world, FEG to retire. These guys have been absolutely killing it and bringing the vibes to Smart DeFi and the Gorilla movement. We're taking over the space. It's the Gorilla Nation, everybody. So I like this a lot. They've been knocking it out the park. They got the gorillas pumped up. I got people telling me about how cool FEG the system, FEG the world is, and how valuable these people are to the space. And this is the perfect time. And I remember before the markets pumped, I was even telling them, I was like, it might seem like what you're doing is not getting the traction. It might feel like, all your hard work is not being recognized, but just get your stuff refined and just keep doing what you're doing and watch when the markets pump, how everybody's going to be ready for this and what's going on, man. Shout out to FEG token, the gorillas. Feed every gorilla, not leaving any gorillas behind in this nice form of consolidation right here, giving you guys opportunity at the $10 million market cap, letting you guys come over here and launch a project of your own. If it's up to you guys, if you guys want to do that, let's go to XPX, man. Yes, let's go. Send everything. Let's go, man. Welcome in all my people of cryptocurrency, the XPX fam. Tomorrow I have a very, very bullish meeting in IRL. So most likely not going to go live. I'm just going to, lock this deal in. It's already locked in. They're already on our pay portal, but it's something that I'm pulling together for this Bitcoin conference, and I've been building it up for a reason. And I just want to show you guys that I've been working on this. We talked about them on the pay portal like over 2.5 months ago. So I'm letting you guys know, although these things are coming out, I'm already working on Q4. I'm already, when you're barely pulling up, I was already gone. That was one of my mom's favorite sayings. Whenever I was trying to be too smart when I was young, when I stood out later than I was supposed to, my curfew was 10 o'clock. If I got in at 10:30, maybe she wasn't there, or maybe, she didn't see me, she could always pick it up on me, man. That's why eventually I just kept it real with my mom. My mom is the real OG when it comes to my life, because she could just see through me, right? And she made a very honest young man out of that, because it was pointless, man. The OG just always knew. She somehow, and she always had these phrases to like, and she still does, obviously, but she would hit me with these phrases that would really hit home, that would almost make me feel like, all right, I get it, you got it. But that's one of her favorites. It was like, and she would say it in Spanish, when you're barely pulling up, I was already leaving. So I live by a little bit about of that. And it's like, a lot of people are going to be trying to pull up to what I'm doing right now, or try to do what we're doing right now as far as XPX. I'm already gone. I'm already, that's an illusion that you're seeing right there. We're already in Q4, baby. That's what we're doing over here. So tomorrow we got a very bullish meeting I'm excited for. XPX going to the Bitcoin conference, XPX going to the Litecoin conference, tapping in with the amazing Bitcoin Barbie, see if we can get XPX at consensus. And we're building into space nonstop. We are building the future today. And I want to let you guys know, we are literally not that far away with BNB pumping. It's already bringing the price up, but we're not that far away from deleting a zero. It's like right there. We're flirting with it. What about the Feetcoin Maxis? Oh, they're out there, man. They're out there. That's for sure. But this is very exciting for me, man. All of you guys, I want to let you guys know the team is working hard on on all things the merch store coming. It's going to be a lot of collaborations happening, a lot of exposure, and it's all going to be bringing everything back to XPX like it's supposed to be. But we move so differently over here. It's so much fun. It's very bullish, and we got a lot of great projects that are coming to us, knocking on our door, so we can make some things happen. But let's go over XPX, everybody. Let's go. Okay, we got XPX bill payments. XPX Pay Portal allows you guys to pay your own or other people's bills, right? Non-KYC, 70 different cryptocurrencies, multiple blockchains. You guys can do something like pay your own bill or pay somebody else's bill, right? Look out for somebody and take care of them. It doesn't take any KYC. You guys can also get our Visa card for a business, for an individual, and each Visa card on the physical side has a 150K limit. So if you got a business account, you got your individual account, you got 2 XPX Visa cards, and you're holding these cards and you're flexing up there. You're like, okay, 300K limit. Hello. What a great day, man. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Most likely no stream due to what we got going on, and that's what I am, man. I'm a networking machine, and I'm networking my butt off for this project, for this community, for this team, for Smart DeFi, to let everybody know what we have here. We have a powerhouse of a project, and part of that is thanks to Smart DeFi, right? Because it allows the team to continue to build. As the contracts are just working perfectly. Everybody's making passive income. We're making passive income, and then we can build this out the right way. We have customer support. We got things that we got to do in the background, and we don't have to worry about the contract. We don't have to worry about the project. It's just working on its own and doing its thing, which is very, very exciting. So at its core, XPX is all things payments, and it is not a project that is, stuck behind some kind of DeFi fence or anything like that. This is a project with real world businesses operating on our pay portal. That's why we're very close to hitting 6 figures in paid orders, and I'm sure we're about to put it right over that level this month. I have zero doubt. I already know the monthly things are already there, and on average it's most definitely going to clear that. And I'm excited to celebrate with this community, this project, the team, and everybody that we've been building and pulling through, and really saying and doing everything that we said we're going to do. So come to xpxpay.com right now and get a piece of your puzzle to your financial freedom, the freedom to spend your finances. And that is what xpxpay.com, where you guys can get a card and load up, man, because the staking rewards are real. But pretty cool. We'll continue to expand. We had some alpha kind of tiptoeing around it with some of the projects. Shout out to Tricky. You guys are going to see how powerful XPX is as we continue to implement this into business. Everybody will really see that this is much more than just a DeFi project. This is a worldwide project. This is a project that goes, in the real world, in DeFi. It takes over the space when it comes to payments. Let's go at XPX Token. You guys definitely want to give us a follow because we are holding it down. Join our spaces, spend your crypto. Get ready to see XPX on TV. Just went to that conference, see people spending their cars. We got this going on right here. Man, I'm pumped up for us. I'm really pumped up for what we got going on. You guys should be very excited. There's going to be a moment where you're going to see XPX on TV, getting XPX paid to the masses. And if you guys can see, this is a lot of people from the Philippines and an Asian network. So, we'll be on TV in multiple languages and whatnot like that. But this is bigger than just being on TV and doing something like that. Like, it's also about providing solutions to help people out. And I know that XPX will be a vital source of, not just like printing for people, not just making money for people, but also helping a lot of people out. And you guys know that we offer off-ramp solutions and non-KYC solutions to the Philippines. And we actually settle for some of those in cash because a lot of people don't know, but the Philippines, they want the remittance done in cash. So they'll go to these places, those non-KYCs, and we'll take care of all that. So in 24 to 48 hours, we take care of all of that stuff. I don't know if you guys understand the infrastructure that has to be in place to make these things happen in other countries, but it's already set. These are not promises we're making to you guys later on. Right now, we can take care of the people in the Philippines through XPX Pay, and we're making the right connections and the right networks to make it all happen. I mean, it's pretty amazing that we have the Philippines on our list, and I went to where they film all of these TV networks here in Las Vegas that also have these networks, because the Philippines like to see what's going on over here in Vegas. There's a big community here, so they actually shoot or they broadcast a lot of the stuff that happens here in Vegas also in the Philippines. There's a channel for that. So in the future, you guys will see all this stuff coming together for us. Very, very bullish. And once we get on one, we get on another one. Once we get on that one, we push it to the next level. So here you guys go, a community very active, spending their crypto, using their crypto, built on smart DeFi. And like I said during that space, part of my I feel as part of my responsibility to actually represent smart DeFi like this to the fullest. If you're a gorilla, you're sitting on the sidelines and you're looking for a project to invest in, you guys can use your FEC token to buy XPX and move that FEC token to the side. It's just going to be sitting there because you can buy XPX on the FEC pool with your FEC tokens and load up. And it's the same thing. If FEC pumps, those tokens are still FEC tokens. It's not like they lose any value, right? This is part of this whole ecosystem. It works intricately together, and that's what it's all about. So supporting XPX is supporting your Gorilla tokens, is supporting your FEC token, supporting FEC token is supporting the whole SD ecosystem, and that's what we're here to do. And like I said, I feel like it's a part of a little bit of my responsibility to get this and to show this to the people what can be done on smart DeFi. So if you guys have an idea, if you guys have a project idea, a vision, something that could be massive, that can really, really work, come over to smart DeFi. Like I want you guys to come out with your idea. I want you guys to do really good. Like I'm not going to be coming up with all ideas. Like there's tons of great ideas. And if you want to launch a utility project or a meme coin or whatever it might be, you have an amazing platform that you guys can come over here and launch a project, a real project that is there for the people, okay? So here we go. This is Smart DeFi. You guys come check out Smart DeFi and definitely, join the Gorilla TG. You guys are going to be seeing us on a lot of spaces. So, get with the program right now because we're going to be taking this all the way to the next level. And I really am proud of the team and proud of the community that we can represent Smart DeFi the right way. I've joked about the idea, like, what if XPX wasn't on SD? And anytime I entertain that idea, I almost hear like glass shattering. Like, it'd be crazy not to see at least XPX up on here. So I'm glad that we got this team together and we got this community together to really show off the power of smart DeFi through XPX, something that I can vouch for, the community that I can speak for, the contracts that hold the value, 74.44% staked. We are going to take this all the way, everyone. So very, very excited to be a part of this. I feel a part of it just like you do. It's not just like the developer or this type of thing. I feel a part of this. I am a part of this, and it's cool to do something legit like this and take it all the way. So we're really close to deleting our zero. You guys can be a part of that journey. You guys can help that journey or just watch it play out because you guys are going to keep tuning in no matter what. So don't just keep listening to this and say, hey, yeah, we're in a downtrend. So is the rest of the market. The rest of the market's in the uptrend. Guess what's going to happen? The uptrend is here. So deleting a zero is not that far away. Let's delete the zero as a community right here at 1.5. I'm letting you guys know. People who have, printed on some of these BNB meme coins, some people who have printed on some of this BNB hype that has just ignited, they're going to see the value of getting into XPX, and a lot of FOMO kicks in when they start seeing us rally towards that all-time high. So right now we're grinding out of this together, but the chart's looking good, fam. Look at this. The chart is looking good, fam. Check this out right here. Look at this chart. 791K market cap with so much utility. There's no other one like it. I know there's no other one like it. There's no other one like it. Check this out right here. We're just broke out of this little downtrend. We're going right back up XPX. Let's get to that delete a zero, which is right here. Get that zero out the way. Get back in that trend line and make everybody FOMO at 1.5 million. It's right there on the table for all of us. Very, very exciting times, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys know when I go to these conferences, I'm going to bring more people into XPX, right? Front run all of this stuff. Like, honestly, I'm not going to stop. And ever since that conference that I went to, I'm going to do my best to at least go to a conference a month. This is the conference capital. So, so long as it's about technology or somehow Web 2 trying to come into Web 3, I'm going to do my best to do this monthly marketing of XPX and conferences and bring in more people in. And you guys are going to be impressed with the project, with the business we're going to be bringing in. And when you guys come to Vegas, I'm 100% sure you guys are going to be using this, and other people will. And the best part about it is he will be accepting crypto via our XPX Pay portal. Let's go. Yes, I can't contain myself. I'm too pumped up, man. We did it. We're doing it and doing it again. Oh my God. Great times, everybody. What is this? Oh, those CTO tokens we were looking at yesterday. Let's go over here. Let's start off right here. Let's get some people in here. Let's go through the list. Let's have some fun with what's going on. Let's check on Speedy. I saw the Speedy chat turning up. Ooh, $3 million mark. Looking good, Speedy. Doing their thing. Where are the turtles at? Any turtles in the chat? Where are the turtles at? Let me see. Let's see what we got going on. Let's check on Jesus Coin. We're going to be checking on everything. So Make sure you guys pull up. Yesterday we did a 2-hour stream, so don't miss out. Here we go. Jesus Coin, $7.3 million market cap. Can't wait to use the card in Vegas, bro. Me neither, man. When you come to Vegas, bro, there's not going to be a live stream for like 3 days. There's not going to be a live stream for like 3 days. Maybe we live stream from the phones, bro. You know, maybe we live stream from our phone and just do it like that. I think you're almost due up to come back, man. With everything going on, I need you to be safe, bro. You're my brother from another mother. But here we go, man. We got Jesus Coin, man. Whether you're religious or not, or whether you believe in God or not, or you're an atheist or whatever, they got brand recognition. And I was in an hour conversation with Prophet Bear. Again, I mean, it's hard not to talk about XPX because we're gonna keep taking it to the next level. What do we got right here? And children surprised me. They had secretly saved their pocket money and bought in faith. My heart is full. May God bless them abundantly and raise them up to the vessel for his glory. Whoa. Hangover part 4. Absolutely, bro. So let me see what's going on right here. Okay. Happy birthday, fam. That's nice, man. You got to be doing some good things. When you got everybody around you singing happy birthday like that, I need to step it up, man. I was working on my birthday. No, I don't really celebrate like certain days. I'm too selfish. I'm celebrating every day. Shout out to the broski right here. And this is what we got to do. And this is what I'm kind of hinting towards, where we'll have an effect on something bigger than just cryptocurrency and helping some kids out. You got to do the right thing, people. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, man, just help people out. Do the right thing. You're still going to be okay. You're still going to be okay. And we'll guide you through this. So today I am joining the CoinMarketCap community as a verified member officially, as a representative of Jesus Coin, Mighty Jesus Army, and the Crypto Church. I will bear this cross, bringing the joy of a 50x bangers with the love of the Lord guiding my way. So shout out to the broski right here. We got this. He got a decent account, man, doing his thing. And you know what? We need more people like this. We need more people like this. What we got right here? It's now or never. Get Jesus. I mean, they're still cooking. They're doing their thing. I would not fade this thing. I would not fade this thing. I got a nice little bag from before. It's dipped, but you know what? Like I said, I invest in the people. I have no problem holding. I know that the market's still going to pump. Now, when Bitcoin hits its top, I'm going to let you guys all know what you guys need to, cycle out of and stuff like that and what's going on. But right now, I mean, everything's at a discount. You can DCA into anything and start looking like a pro. What do you got right here? Oh yeah, we checked this out. This car smells like cigarettes and something else that I'm not going to say, but right here, this guy's cleaning his car to get some extra money for Jesus Coin. Let's go, man. Let's go. Very nice. Shout out to the Jesus Coin community and what they got going on over there, and the Crypto Church as well, right? And watch how a lot of these things are going to come together when you do the right thing. I'm going to be a leading example of what happens when you do the right thing in this space. And you guys will see XPX everywhere. You guys will see Web2 coming in through XPX. And we're going to do it. We're going to help people out. We're going to do it the right way. We're going to do this thing, man. We got so much opportunity right now. So looking forward to seeing Jesus Coin getting the recognition that it deserves, because it's definitely a brand that everybody knows. Shout out to BC, right? Before Christ. I mean, the whole time thing is done by before Christ. It's not before Nike. It's not before Adidas. It's not before anything. It's before Christ. So, I mean, everybody knows the name. I mean, that's brand recognition. Nobody has that marketing budget to get that level of recognition. So Jesus Coin back to the moon and beyond. It will definitely get up here again and really shock the world. Its first target will be around this area, this 43 million. As far as like when it starts to get like that, what's going on with this? Right now, we're in the proving grounds. And every project goes through this. When I first started covering Jesus Coin was over here, and we did it before. We'll do it again, and it rallied all the way up to 40-something mil. There was a lot of hype, and then it pulled back. But honestly, at the same time, you have the rest of the market pulling back also, right? So get ready for the turnaround. I think you guys can tell that with the markets pumping and everything, we are set to go. We are set to go. Just don't mess it up. That's all. Let's look at MOG. This has been one that everybody's been talking about again lately. Has been pumping right back up because the market's out of the downtrend. Bitcoin is a rising tide that raises all the ships. There's an art gallery downtown. If I bring the Mona Lisa to that art gallery right now, every art piece will be getting a look. When Bitcoin pumps, everybody gets a look. So I think that can Mog go back to 1.5 billion? Yeah, because they got a crazy community already. And we've seen this before in the space, and I'm seeing everybody talk about this one all over again. I actually called this one super early, and I should have just kind of left it alone, to be honest with you guys. We go to the daily chart. I called this one actually very early. Go check the receipts. Go check the YouTube videos. I was just scouring the blockchain and looking for plays, and yeah. So this is why we have this right here. And you know, if you can see, it's right around the time it launched in 2023, and it started pumping up, and now hit an all-time high at 1.5 billion. This is definitely where the trend is reversed. Could it have a little pullback to like 3 something? Definitely. Or even like 200 million? Yeah, but if Bitcoin goes to 120, if Bitcoin goes to 130, you could just scratch that all off the table. It's just going to keep rising the prices of everything. Everything's going to be going up. And then what happens is alt season. Because people take profits off of that Bitcoin and they start putting into other assets and they start pumping your bags, everybody. Let's go. Let's check out the top 10 while we're here, or the top 8, whatever's showing right here on Ethereum. Then we'll do the same thing on Solana. We'll do it all for everyone. Here goes another one. This one's flaunt.meme. So this one's fresh. 175K and it's trending. Could be a play right here. I wouldn't touch it right away. We got Pepe obviously doing good. Whoa, Pepe turns right back around with Bitcoin pumps. Look at that. You could have got some Pepe right down here at 2.3 billion, and you could have got, it's crazy because there's still like 5Xs, even when something's like $1 billion project, right? Like now there's another 2X right here. You can still 2X your money. You could put 10,000, you could put 36,000 and 2X it if you want, because Pepe is like that recognized brand and it's going to go up no matter what. It's basically almost like, not a financial advisor, but it's almost like a safe bet, because it's not going to go nowhere. Pepe is here forever. And I really think that Pepe has what it takes to flip Shiba Inu, because they kept it simple. They always they're a meme coin, and that's and they're also not with the WEF. I don't know if everybody's going to resonate with Shiba Inu being part of the World Economic Forum, but if you guys do your research on the World Economic Forum, I want to let you guys go do your research on the World Economic Forum, and if you hold Shiba Inu, and let me know if you guys still feel bullish about that idea, and let me know if you like the ideas of the World Economic Forum for your future and how you're going to feel when you own nothing and love it. Here you guys go, Copium. What the heck? Oh my God, you got Copium right here. I love this space, man. I've been having a great day. Feg for Life XPX2, I love you, brother. He said he told me, you sound a little tired today. Man, my sleep schedule's been off, brother. It's been off. I've been grinding nonstop and staying. And the conference that I went to kept me up nonstop. And it's like, I was like, oh my God, like so many wheels are turning with so much possibility for the future that it's just crazy. Like I'm literally staying up at night thinking of like the boom, all the stuff that's going to happen for us. And I'm just really excited and really proud to be a part of it. But Pepe is a Pepe play. You guys know what's up. We're going to check all of these out. I know we're running up on the hour mark. We're most likely going to do some overtime on the overtime. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Down Whiff was another one that I called earlier. If you guys go to Whiff, I mean, they follow your bro. Here we go right here. This is a nice little play. Good looking chart. Oh man, I like seeing that everything's just coming to life, man. That's why I'm not a hater. Like haters will just be so bitter about everything and they can't even enjoy the pump. Rado the rat. Okay. Okay. Let's look at Whiff and see where they're at. They even follow me on X because I called them super early. Another play I could have just held a little bit longer and did really good. But look at this thing. Moonkin. Ooh, it's a crow. Are this the crow with knife people behind this stuff? No website. Let's go to the X. We'll find out right away. We'll find out real easy. Let me see. Look around. That's like a crow. I don't know what this thing is. You guys know what this is? I don't know what this is. Is it a crow with horns? Man, I'm not against it. Spooky crow? This is what I'm going to be looking like soon if I keep playing around. If I keep playing around. I'm so glad that, just we'll do a fit check at the conference and making sure I don't end up like this. But hey, nothing against it, man. Man, here we go. Something's going on here. I like this. I think it's pretty cool. I never seen nothing like it. I think it's pretty unique. Kind of spooky looking, but I think it looks pretty cool. And that's good enough, right? As long as it looks pretty cool and you like it, you join the community, you like that, and then you buy and hold and you represent it nonstop. So Moon King or Moonkin, but I mean, looking good. Definitely went up to 9 million market cap, came right back down like a lot of things do, and then sending right back again. Woo! Let's go. All right, let's see what else we got. VRA, 22 million, no X handle on here, no nothing, but the liquidity is not locked. And 22 million, 100K liquidity, that doesn't even, you got to be careful with these. And it's not even locked, all right? So it could be getting removed or, look at how this thing pumped, though. When it's got low liquidity, it can pump like that. So I went to 1 billion. I definitely missed this. I don't even remember this. I don't even know what this is. They don't got nothing to click on right here. So, oh well. Maybe I do, and if I seen it, I would understand. Oh, he said, "Oh my bad. WEF, not whiff." Yep. WEF is trash, man. I think that's an. I think that's something. I think you're being too nice. Honestly, I think you're being too nice. Trash is an understatement. They want you to own nothing, and you better be happy. You got me messed up. I grew up with nothing. You telling me you're gonna take me back to owning nothing? What the heck? No. I don't care what Shiba Inu's doing and what they got planned and what they're trying to, I don't know, paint whatever picture. It's like you're telling me that I come from nothing. I finally make something of myself, and some organization that doesn't even care about me is going to step in and try to paint some picture behind some kind of dog meme coin to then get me to believe that it's a great idea for me to not own nothing again. Get out of here. Get. Step. I don't own not one of those coins, and I never will. I'm good on that WEF idea. You got me messed up. So yeah, you finally made it out. You got your family out. You did all this good stuff, and then guess what? You guys got to share your house now. Now you got to say we're not doing this when I get out of the mix. You guys can do this when I'm long gone. Do it later on. We're not going to do this right now. I was telling somebody was, and we'll have some fun. We got 97 people up in here. I also want XPX, if you guys can be very careful. There's somebody pretending to be Danielle. I know you guys know that we have Danielle she's one of the mods for our group. There is somebody trying to pretend to be Danielle and trying to get tokens out of you guys. So make sure you guys are safe in the space because there's people that impersonate one another or impersonate our group or stuff to try to get stuff out of people. And that was Danielle. And this person was saying that they're gonna light candles and put a curse on me. I was like, bro, why are you wasting good candles? Why would you do that with good candles? I remember when our lights used to get cut off and we needed candles to make sure we had lights. Like, you got me messed up. You're wasting good candles. And then you got the WEF trying to say that you made it out and you got to go back. You're gonna, no, not gonna happen, man. So I don't really rock with any of that noise. It's creepy actually to a certain extent. I don't want to get you guys all, because we don't use the fear to get you all scared up in here, but it's a little creepy actually. Like the way they they try to make it sound like it's like this, like it's really good for you or something like that, and like it's kind of odd. And it's like, I guess the best thing to say is a little bit creepy. Here we go. We got Captain BNB doing really good. Let's see where their charts are actually. Where are they at right now? Ooh, 5.63 million. Captain BNB doing their thing. The whole BNB chain is lit. Here we go, man. I mean, they get a lot of stuff. I mean, if you look, Trust Wallet advertising them, this is Captain right here. And they get to ride this wave no matter what. So I think this is going to be really good. Really, really good. Yeah, anybody, go check out the WEF. I dare you guys and see if you guys like the idea. I don't care what they build. I don't care what Shibarium is going to be. They're most likely going to get you inside of a metaverse and you'll own everything in there, but you won't own nothing in life. You'll be in some kind of barracks or something like that, or some kind of camp, and you guys will all live your life on the metaverse and Shibarium and I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. Back to 10 million on Captain BNB. No WEF over here. Captain BNB with the cape on. The cape must stay on. Is this why you don't fade great communities? I've been talking about Captain BNB since over here. When it first broke underneath this support and they started trailing underneath. But I saw how vibrant this community was, how strong this community was. And a lot of times that's what you got to look at. So Captain BNB definitely doing their thing. Okay. Captain BNB. Let's look at this Gorilla token. Where's it at now? 7 million? Okay. That one's been doing good. Okay, some new stuff coming out. We got this Muf. I can't even pronounce it. Remember these, what they like to do when it's got all of this stuff. It's got potential. Keep an eye on it, but here we go. 5.39s. They already got it pumped. They did it. Their boys are in there. Their guys are locked in. The Donkey token pulled back. The Coma token, where's it at? Coma had went all the way up here. Coma might be ready to turn around. A lot of these BNB plays that were pumping before and the market kind of crushed everybody, I would come back and take another look at these for sure. Let's go through our list. Let's keep checking on everybody. Make sure we're not leaving anybody behind. Very, very bullish space today. I mean, back-to-back bullish spaces, honestly. Let's check on Arena. And then we're going to check Meme Link is pumping like crazy now. That's what that supply shock does, everybody. That is a perfect example of supply shock and price discovery happening on Meme Link right now. Huge example. I can't wait till we get to that level burned. And we're going to get there. We have a burn mechanism. People can also burn their tokens if they want. Anybody can burn their supply on Smart DeFi. You guys can go to Smart DeFi. You guys can come to Smart Loans. You guys can hit the burn mechanism, and you guys can pick how much XPX you guys want to burn and just burn it, which when we do our buybacks, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this, that we're going to use what Smart DeFi has. I could just send them to to the dead wallet, but I think using the Smart DeFi mechanism is a bullish thing to do. That's what you really want to do, right? So very, very cool that we have that feature right there, and you honestly can see how good that works out for a lot of people. Here we go. We got Arena, baby, looking great. Arena looking really, really good. Let's see what they're talking about. Arena. Let's see. No social fi app for sure. It is. I heard they just came out with a new launch. It sounded like everybody was about to rug you, honestly, in that space. I love a lot of those guys. Some of those guys I don't know, so I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. You guys heard how that sounded. Like people are gonna be going to Arena strictly just to rug you, and they call it having fun. So if you guys think it's fun getting rugged, go to Arena right now. There's a bunch of projects listing where people are openly saying that they're going to rug you. So if you guys want to lose your AVAX, go over there right now, or just hold AVAX and hold Arena, which is the utility behind all of this stuff that everybody's going to be getting rugged on for the next 6 months as everybody rushes over there, right? So connect the dots. You guys can chase them quick bucks or whatever like that, but utility is always going to be the play. And most likely you guys will see a lot of people lose their AVAX, lose their funds, chasing all these new launches and stuff like that, which people were just saying openly earlier that they will rug you. They're going to rug you. I mean, the guy literally said, I'm going to rug you. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I was like, damn. But you know what's funny is people will still go buy it. So I guess they deserve it, right? If they're going to go there no matter what. I think it was bro right here. Let me see. I think it was this guy. I'm not sure. It was one of the guys that were there with us. I think he was just saying he said, yeah, we're launching some coins and we're going to rug you. So get ready for coins to come out and for you to get rugged on. I think he might be making something right now. So there you guys go. You guys can come check this out. At the end of the day, what's nice about all this, and you guys see this stuff going on, what it does, let me close this. It gives you an opportunity to know that there's going to be a lot of hype coming to Arena and coming to AVAX. So if you just hold AVAX and Arena and you let everybody keep rugging each other and whatever they're doing, you'll be doing pretty good because the Arena price is going to go up, the AVAX price is going to go up, and everybody has found out through Pump Fund that a little bit of that degeneracy is what brings a lot of people to the space. So I'm sure that we're going to see the rugging begin over there, and maybe they reach 100K market cap, maybe they don't, but whether or not they go down, that's for sure. They're gonna rug you. I mean, they blatantly said it. So the Arena, everybody, headed towards that 30 million and then breaking out of there and going a lot higher, which I have no doubt that it will do. This is a utility play that you guys are gonna want to check out. Have a close look, take a close look at it because it has a lot of potential. I mean, I'm holding Arena, I'm staking Arena just like I stake my XPX because I just want to make passive income. I don't do knee-jerk reactions, the market moves or whatever. I know that long-term, this is what's going to happen right here. 1 second. Where'd it go? There we go. This is what's going to happen. We're going to have this up here. Everything's going to be higher. It doesn't even matter. So let those who got to sell. Let those who got to move around and get rugged. Maybe they're rushing over to Arena to go get rugged blatantly and openly. I'm sure they'll pull up over there and go get rugged. I can go check that out. But at the end of the day, I'm staying put till I see Bitcoin coming to the yellow zone and then going into the orange zone. And we'll see what the market's doing up there. But A lot of opportunity comes with a lot of risk, so make sure that you guys pay attention to that. This is not financial advice. You guys don't have to listen to me, and you guys can go get rugged if you guys want to, and go check it out. That is Arena. This is a solid play for somebody who's looking for being a long-term investor and not losing their funds, because it's just going to go higher. Let them rug everybody. Let them bring all that hype, all that degeneracy from Solana. They're going to do what they do to Solana people over here, and they're going to run that for months at a time and rug. But what it's really going to do is going to make people purchase more AVAX and purchase more Arena to be a part of this tipping and everything that's going on. So if you can be a smart investor and hold the main play, you're going to be really good. You're going to be doing really good. All right, let's check out Meme Link right now. This thing's pumping. Shout out to Pablo Crow. The Social Fi is about to be released, and I think it was just at $10 million market cap. I think this thing's about to go to 20. Now it's at $11 million market cap. It's officially broken the first of $5 million market cap, which you guys can see how substantial that is, right? Come over here to the $5 million market cap. Right here, horizontal line, boom, horizontal line, $5 million market cap. It goes up and it usually comes back down, but then it goes to 10 million. So even XPX, we got a 5K giveaway at $5 million market cap, because when we break that, giving away 5K is not a big deal, because we're just going to, it's like the first proving grounds to go to 10 million. They have officially broken 10 million. Don't touch it. Just leave it alone, because when something breaks 10 million, I don't care if it's a dog. I don't care if it's a cat, a frog, a hamster, a mog, a gorilla, a monkey, an insect. When it breaks 10 million, the market makers and some bots come in and start to snatch it up, and you're going to see the things go a lot higher. So right now, it has clearly broken over $10 million market cap, and it's right at 11 million. I wouldn't doubt that maybe later on today you see it at 15 cents. Maybe by tomorrow you see it at 15 cents. And then the next phase is going to be, 20 million, 30 million, because over 95% of the supply is burned. So it's having this. So we got total burned is 92 point something percent. Very bullish. Very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. I'm loving it. Loving it. Loving it. That is very bullish. The burn is serious. The burn is working really, really good. Shout out to the burn mechanism right here. 2K buy and then burn. I even have to post a little GIF for him. I put the Usher, you got to let it burn, because it's true. That burn is working right there, and they burn a lot of the supply. And as that burn continues to happen, it creates that price shock that we're seeing right now. So we're getting ready. Somebody just bought $4,400 to Ethereum off of it. They could have bought Ethereum when I was telling them before. I've been telling everybody to snatch it up before you want to go buy your next. Now you got to buy Ethereum higher. Now you got to buy Ethereum. Did you see Vivek, new Bitcoin stock symbol asset? No, I did not. Bitcoin Radio. That's a great name, man. I like the name. Loving the name, man. Loving the name. Woo, man. We're going to be a bullish stream today. We're over the hour mark. What are we going to have 2 days in a row with the overtime on the overtime with the markets hot? Why not? Right? The markets are hot. Let me see where Bitcoin's at now. Woo! Woo! Tariffs. It's over. Tariffs. Whatever. I'm not listening to you guys. You would have to do as much as I'm doing for me to even buy anything. People are selling it. I'm not buying it. Right now, you're seeing this thing pump up a lot higher. Shout out to Meme Link. Go give them a follow. Social Fire app. I've been doing some testing with him in the background. That thing's operating. It's working. And I'm sure that you'll see a lot of people go over to Meme Link and start to use it and start to incorporate it a lot more. So some bullish times ahead. And, people who've been in the space, we know that it's time to build in the space. And that's why you got people like Pablo Crow building a Social Fire app, also having ticker trending where a lot of these buybacks and burns are happening. And shout out to him, man. I didn't see anybody do anything like ticker trending. I really think that's why it was really successful, and why it will continue to be successful, as far as giving, small projects the opportunity that don't have the money to get listed like on CMC or to get listed on like CoinGecko or anything like that. It went from 1,200%, but still only 100 mil-ish cap. That's not bad. Not bad. The markets are going to pump like crazy. So, you could wait for a pullback and find a great position and take it to the next level. Let's watch this little video right here. This one's not as long. Let's see what we got.
We have no limitations, and the fear of shadow banning and account suspension doesn't exist. The first ever cryptocurrency social media platform on the planet, memelinked.com. Buy crypto for crypto. Welcome to the future.
Buy crypto for crypto. There you guys go, man. And you know
Imagine the
what?
social
We
media
already
power.
know that bro's well connected. We're gonna see more influencers talking about it. You're gonna see other people, joining in on Meme Link, and then they got some subscriptions for everybody that people will be getting, and then that's gonna be going into buybacks and burns and development and stuff like that. So really, really cool. You got it right here. 92.4% burn. That's it. I mean, you want to talk about supply shock? You want to talk about price discovery? This is a perfect example of what that looks like and what it can be done. So very, very cool. About to break, $11 million market cap. It's amazing once you break a certain threshold how now everybody will decide to buy it higher. So let the paper hands. Sometimes you need some redistribution. They proved that to work out really good. As they had their first pullback and shook everybody out and just consolidated for a nice little minute, went up, pulled back again, consolidated for a nice little minute, and now just a crazy looking chart. The minute you start breaking some serious market cap, 2 million, 4 million, 5 million, 10 million, 15 million. Let's mark 15 million up for Meme Link. Let me know if you guys want to go that high. I'm not sure if Meme Link's up in here, but definitely looks like your guys' next target is 15 mil and most likely going to like 25 mil. I think there's going to be a point because of the supply and price discovery where it gets a little bit kind of like pump it up. And it would be wild. It actually would be kind of cool to see or Meme Link trending up here with the other ones and get some people to FOMO in. And with the market being this hot and ETH being this hot, who knows? Is it going to go to $100 million market cap? Right now, everybody who is talking ish has to say, hey, is that 11? It's right there. So very, very exciting times, especially for those who are building, because he's just created that machine that's just going to keep running now. That's what's going on right there. Let's see who else is up in here. Let's get some more. Let's check out Aerobud, everybody. Aerobud. Whoa. Whoa. Let's go. What did they do? They broke 10 million. Now they're at 15 million. It's sacred territory. It's like sacred ground. The minute you break 10 million, what happens? Where's the Aerobud community at? Aerobud, where are you guys at? How are you guys not in here right now? Oh my God. I'm sure the streams are going to start to pick up in numbers again because, when it's a downtrend, people don't even want to hear about crypto no more. So the fact that we're, having the market pump up and everything's going so good, I'm sure that we'll start seeing the toasty sheep nuts pull right back up, the Aerobud community pull right back up. We got market pumping, devs cooking, vibes are base. Some updates to the website, aerobud.org. Scrolling banner tracking donations to animal shelters, 30K plus so far. New merch shop is open. Paid and upgrade domain now supports video hosting. Next games, it looks like a game. Next up, embedding our game directly to our website. Let's check out Aerobud's new website. Whoa, son. Whoa, hello, wave and that Aerobud wave, man. Man. Very nice. Listed on multiple exchanges, doing good donations. Aerobud 2.0 collection is our upcoming NFT release in 2025, featuring the popular pixel art style for NFTs. This collection will offer a more varied autistic. The original Aerobud collection is still available. Let's see what the original Aerobud collection is about. Okay, I see these. What was the floor on these? Decent floor. How much of this owners? I haven't been on OpenSea since the last bull run. I'll be honest with you guys. I was mad when I saw the NFT market crash. I had some NFTs up of $50,000. Had to sell some of them for $5,000 before the market just completely crashed. I was like, wow. So if you guys want to avoid all that stuff, make sure you guys got the bell notification lit because I'm going to find them for you guys. I'm going to find the great plays. Speaking of NFTs, we're going to cover a great play right now, but looks like they're doing another pixelated style NFT launch. So we'll check this out and we'll get tapped in with the guys and see what they're actually cooking and doing. I'm sure we're going to see some more. Let's get all this out the way. Shout out to Mr. Mo for keeping me in check with that. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to see Aerobud basically continue. What a great looking chart. What a nice little turnaround. All the paper hands getting wrecked. The cheating will pay. the cheating's going to make you pay. Pretty cool. And look, they went all the way up to 73 million and came all the way down to 4.3 million, 4.4. And now it's turning right back around. It's almost at 16 million. That's already started. So you're most likely going to see Aerobud come to his next area which we used to talk about. Now we could just move this over. Just put this over here. That's what it's got to do. Pump on that 30 mil. And I like that. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Man, what a great day. What a great day. Bitcoin just pumping. Let me take a peek over there just to feel even. Wow, just still right there holding strong. It just, the Mona Lisa won't stop. She's like, no. Uh-uh. I'm not like the ones from before. Oh, we got base plays probably going to be picking right back up and doing really good. Let's see what else we got. Merv is doing good. Merv is gave you guys some good opportunities. Got a nice little dip on it. Where's it at? 87K. Starting to kind of turn right back around. Went a little bit lower, but you can see the prices of Solana going right back up, and it's starting to pick right back up. So it definitely has some potential. Staying active on Merv is good. The community going all over. A lot of times what's wild is you'll see that the way that communities are rating and stuff like that has a lot of effect on the whole thing. You got a Diddy token come out. Who's going to buy that? We're just freestyling at this point, everybody. Here you guys go. $37 million market cap. What? Went all the way up here. Good art, though. There you guys go. That Diddy token. We got the Pope token right here. You guys buying the Pope token? Okay. There you guys go. It's crazy. It's just wild. You got the Dream token. You guys got all your Solana choices. The Solana market is open. I like when it does something like this. This Dream token. Let me see this. Okay, never mind. So something's going on with this one. It has the potential to turn this thing back around after a nice little dip, but it went up to 2 million. FAP. Don't know what this is. So they all look the same. Probably the same person's launching all of these. It's a very small group that knows how to do this back to back. Here we go. Okay, this is a decent looking chart. Pingu, another. We need one of these. The last one, man, had so much potential. Great community. And devs faded it, man. They just started, they go rogue. I already know what this is going to look like. Yep, I already knew it. Once it has this little setup like this, when it has all of that stuff, I'm very cautious of it now because they know that people buy into that and they're just collecting Solana and everybody because Solana is going to go to like 500. So they're like, hey, if I just keep rugging the space for Solana and just hold it, it's the same people. New accounts, same people. You get a whole bunch of this action, right? Where everything starts to look like this. Just up, back down. All right. Let's see. What are you guys buying? Should we check out some new stuff? Cosmo, a cat. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we clicked on some of the trending ones. Okay, gotcha. See what else we got. Ban. See what this is. For banana, gotcha. Cat banana. What else we got? Didn't research. Okay. Got him. So basically, don't click any of these. Fastest way to get rugged is right off this front page. Let's go to dog. Oh, yeah. You might as well not even touch nothing. I never done this before, so I'm just seeing if there's something here, but I definitely... Let's go the real Vamp coin. That looks pretty cool with the Bitcoin like that. Got him. Sheesh. So this whole list is designed to get you. Oh, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, definitely don't touch this list right here. I can tell you guys that right now. Popeyes. Who doesn't love Popeyes? I don't. Got him. Sheesh. Yeah, don't even touch this recently updated token info. Mysterious source income. Got him. That's Solana, man. I don't have the patience for that. Orb protocol on Ethereum. Let's check you guys out. Okay, this is a fresh launch. A little bit of liquidity there. 110K. Let's see what this is. Where capital meets. Open nodes. Okay, let's go to their website. Orb. I don't know why this sounds familiar to me. Like this orb thing doing something. I don't know if they've relaunched or there was something like this before, but I don't know. Let's see what we got. Yeah, this is brand new. You spend orb to create nodes. That orb goes back into the reward pool. Rewards are claimed manually, no streams. Unclaimed rewards, burn forever. Upgrade NFTs, you burn orb permanently. Every action sustains the protocol. This is a self fueling, deflationary economy. All right, there you guys go. Orb it up if you guys like. Put the power of the orb in your hands. I mean, it's a fresh launch. 1 hour and 4 minutes ago, and it's very low cap. And with ETH pumping, it looks clean enough to really create something. So if you're looking for ETH play, maybe we found one on here that actually makes sense. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you got to wait for something brand new to pop up. But all these already, you got to wait till it's fresh. Claim your spot here. How do you do that? Oh, nice. All right, cool. Good to know. Good to know. All right, let's click on the fresh one and see if we got something right here. Okay, maybe there's no liquidity there, but it's not locked either. But maybe there's something if you just wait for that fresh one and you're able to actually, print a little bit right there. This one looks scary. There's not even one red candle. That's like, wait a minute. This reminds me of the last bull run when there was this honeypot galore. But hey, maybe there's something here. There's no website or anything like that. I wouldn't hold it non-stop. But whether or not, even on a rug, you can make money, that's not the case. So no website, no X. It is on the base network. But maybe we found something out. Maybe we're just waiting for when something gets updated and is brand new getting updated. Maybe there's something there. But these are down here, you can forget about it. We just checked all of those, and there was absolutely nothing there. But got them. Yeah, I mean, it has to be brand new because they must be using that just to get you right away. So there's something happening with that for sure. So here we go, digital retirement. Let's see if we're onto something. Okay, something's going on with that. We'll keep eyeing it. We'll refine that idea and how we move with that. But I think we could probably find something when they're brand new and possibly. But once it's already moved along, forget about it. Okay. We're learning new stuff every day. Oh, tree stuck in a cat. I remember this one. This one was so much fun. It was so cute. It was. Why did they change it? The thing they had up here before was way cuter. What? You guys had cuteness down pack. This thing, yeah, I remember this one. See, this from 2024. I said, hey, it could probably pump because it's just so freaking cute. But then it tested everybody, brought it all the way back down to, what did it bring it down to? It brought it down to 180K from 2 million and then pumped it back up to 1.5 million. But now the markets are so hot and projects with already established communities will probably get this thing to lift up again. This is a cat with a tree in its head. I mean, it doesn't get more adorable than this. I mean, I could have never thought of that. That was so smart. I don't know where they got it from, but it's cool. I like it. And there was some potential to get on it when we first were talking about it back in the day, when we were all over Solana and Solana was doing this thing at the end of the year. It did pump up. But that's the thing. How high can it go? Until eventually you get tested like this. I'm not sure what they're exactly building or doing, but that's part of it. Part of it, This is a great website. I remember this. This is just clean. This thing's adorable. So it's adorable. Great website too, by the way. Really good website. Nice. Yeah, cool website. Cool cat. Check it out. The tree cat is starting to come back to life, everybody. Look at that. The tree cat is starting to come back to life. What else are we looking at? Nobody sausage. That sounds fantastic. Of course, it's at 3 million, 3.4 million. It went all the way up to 28 million. I think this is the level of this is why society is where it's at right now. Here we go. Splat. This one's brand new. Let's zoom out a lot. Let's break the time frames down. How high did it go? 15 mil. Splat. There you guys go. Shout out to Meme Coins bringing everybody in. The splat. Let's go to the X. There you guys go. A little duck. I think ducks are coming back, right? It seems like people are quacking about. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Seems like the ducks are back in, though. Seen a lot of quacking going around. A lot of people talking about ducks lately. You guys let me know if that's what you guys are noticing in the market. But I feel like there's been an uptick in let's go to trending. See what we see here. 20%. Are these not? Oh, this is moonshot stuff. I've been behaving from all this stuff. Let's go to top 77B. We're just freestyling at this point, everybody. We're just seeing what's going on. Okay, these are just like the moonshot ones. Like basically like pump fun. Here goes another one. Bullish Pepe. This one's fresh. 576. Sheesh. There you guys go. I think there's something there. Like when you first see it get on that list, there's probably like a quick little in and out that you can do. Pepes are always going to do good. And here you guys go. No website needed. So you guys don't even need a website. All you need to do is pump it. There you guys go. Pepe is going to keep going, man. Anything Pepe is bullish. The frog is bullish. The market is bullish right now. So I think you guys can find some plays. I think there's some money to definitely be made on the table. Just be careful out there. But look for some quick little plays and stuff like that. Have your conviction plays. But I think there's something like using that. Like just wait when something's fresh. You can probably catch something pretty fast and a nice little pop, right? And then this is what's going to happen afterwards. So, that was 31 soul sell right there. Just know that it'll come back down and then it's going to turn into what it seems like it's going to turn into one of these, any which one you want to look at. So I think when it first does that, you have a chance. I would probably study that for a whole afternoon to make sure that's the case and then get a rhythm on how you could do that. But if you wanted to trade these Solana meme coins, it seems like we kind of probably found a little ding right here, just waiting for that one, that first one, boom, and see if there's something there. I would use Photon to make sure that you can get in and out. Do not trade over here. Just buy and sell. Your orders will never go through and you'll be in trouble. Use Photon. All right. Chocolate, or I thought it was chocolate. Chadette. I thought it said chocolate, but here you go, Chadette. Looking good. Looking good. Nice. First pullback. Okay, pretty bullish here. Think there's space for Chadettes in the space. There should be Chadettes. 100%. I'm surprised I haven't heard of this one. Let's see. Oh, it's got everybody else has heard about it. I just didn't hear about it. I'm late to the Chadettes. They got the Crypto Impress. They got everybody over here. So there could be something. There could be something there for sure. I think women are going to start to come into the space a lot more. And I think we should, embrace this. And, they're going to grind. They're going to make some things happen. Chadettes, man. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's cool. Probably would have been nice to catch it on a pullback, but join their community, see what it's all about. It's nice that it's not a pump fun token either, that is actually just launched on Radium. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go to BTC. Let's see where we're at. BTC back over 103. Very cool. Very cool. If it can break past this right there, it'll go higher all over again, go towards all-time high. 103, 226, and then the next stop is up here. Once again, we're so close. So I was just telling everybody yesterday, like, we are $4,000 away from 100K. We blew right past that. We're at 104. We hit 104 today, and we blew right past it. I'm like, man, we're over here complaining, and we're at 96,000. We're not even that far away to 100K. And sure enough, boom, just rallied right back up. Exciting times up ahead for everybody in cryptocurrency. I think this is the start of like that next leg up for Bitcoin, where like it does something really, really spectacular. I'm sure like any other time when there's all these breakouts that there's going to be pullbacks. You guys can short the market, you can take advantage of it, or you can just set your bags on set it and forget it, because these markets are going to keep going up, right? And if you're taking profits and if you're making money in this space, come over to xpxpay.com. We got some exciting things coming this month. It's going to be massive. Being at the Bitcoin conference, being at the Litecoin conference, possibly the XRP one, and possibly Consensus with the Bitcoin Barbie. She's absolutely amazing. True chatter in the space, and very, very intelligent when it comes to all things payments. I think she's a lot smarter than a lot of the guys in the space when it comes to payments. I've talked to her multiple times, and she definitely knows what she's talking about when it comes to the payment infrastructure. And I'm actually working on something with her and we're going to be getting some things going. She let me know that some providers have went down in Mexico, and we're going to make sure that we fill that gap over there in Mexico City with the XPX Visa cards, because you guys know that you guys can use your Visa card over there. You guys can do off-ramp solutions on a non-KYC payment infrastructure that we have for you guys right now. Go to Crypto Bill Payments, go to the dashboard and check it out. Massive, massive things. XPX Trump Pump is among us. Yes, it is. That is that Trump Pump. That deal was signed today and it really worked. I mean, the markets are up, crypto's up, everything's up. Things are going really, really good. The paper hands are still going to paper hand, and that's what we need. That we need that. We need their positions so we can take these things to the next level. We got Crypto Bill Payments right now. Non-KYC, you guys can order your cards. Shout out to the gorillas that just ordered their cards. I see you guys doing your thing. Absolutely amazing. So more gorillas have just been onboarded to having their cards, so don't miss out for that. But right now we're looking good. So you guys can load up on XPX, stake your XPX, make passive income on XPX, but not only make passive income, you can then off-ramp that passive income via loan and use it in your everyday life. So very, very bullish times up ahead. I'm going to post our website right here. What up, Lewis? Let me copy this. Let me post it right there. Boom, shakalaka, like that. Go to the website, make a business account, an individual account, whichever one suits you best. But definitely be a part of this journey, sit on the sidelines if you have to. If you don't want to be a part of it, just use the card. You don't have to get the token, but eventually you will get the tokens, because we're getting close to our buybacks and burns and to start. But gotta shake out the paper hands, man. I don't want to buy back and burn and just help out a paper hand. I gotta let the Jeets Jeep, man. And as you guys can tell, I know these markets really good. I know how to time them really well. And just like I told you guys that this was going to happen, our crypto reserve is fatter than it was 4 days ago, because obviously the whole market pumps. So every single cryptocurrency that we hold is up in our crypto reserve, which is absolutely amazing. And it's going to continue to go up. I could have been a Jeet like everybody else and Jeeted our crypto reserve just to make some paper hands happy that we're going to paper hand anyways and do a buyback and burn for these guys. But no, I'm not going to do that. I already know what's up. I can see the paper hands on the sidelines when they're ready. I can see it in their eyes and stuff, right? So I'm waiting for all of them to exit, do what they got to go do, go chase whatever they got to go chase, so that when we start, pumping this thing up, they're not in our way and they're not dumping on us at $5 million market cap. They're not dumping on us at $10 million market. I don't want them to be up there with us at $10 million market cap. If you got to Jeet your project and stuff like that, I don't want you to be up there with us. And sometimes it takes a little bit of just letting it play out and let that redistribution happen. So like that, we can use our crypto reserve at the right time to do some buybacks and use this amazing platform called Smart DeFi to use the burn mechanism and burn some of that supply off. Because as you guys can see, like with MK, with Meme Link, supply shock is real, and we have 15.8% burned on XPX, and it's just a matter of time where that burn goes up, where it turns into 16%, then it turns into 20%, and that's what sent Shiba Inu all the way to the moon. What happened was they donated Vitalik 50% of the supply to Vitalik, and he burned it. And those are the first examples of us learning of what a burn mechanism can do. And when the burn happens, it pumps people's bags. Guys, I'm over 3 million in staking rewards with XPX. Set it and forget it. Free XPX is being made, and we're going to keep racking that bag up for you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going to take this thing all the way. We got a merch store that's going to bring more revenue in. We got a lot of stuff. Tomorrow, I got a meeting with an IRL business for this month for XPX, and I'm going to bring more businesses. It's not always about the chart, and that's why I let those people that have to they get tired out, and they're looking for the pump and stuff. It's like, I'm looking for wealth for all of us, and the more businesses and DeFi projects that we have using our pay portal, the better it's going to be for us long term, right? And we got nothing but time to build. Time is on our side right now. Let the paper hands do what they got to do. Up here, we want to have everything built out by the time it gets up there. You want to have everything, all the networks, IRL and projects all using XPX Pay Portal, because when that top happens, guess what everybody's going to do when the top happens? We're still going to be good. And all the paper hands will be well gone by then. And we're going to use all that revenue to constantly just keep our chart up and keep our project relevant, no matter what the market is, whether it's red, whether it's green, it's always going to make sense. So very, very nice to see the prices of Bitcoin skyrocketing, the prices of BNB skyrocketing, everything's going up. So very, very exciting times up ahead. I'm man, I'm glad this part is over with. We did it. We made it. I get that little medal on my shirt. You get that little medal, that little pendant that says, hey, we made it through that brutal downtrend since February that brought us all the way down to a Bitcoin at 74,000. And a lot of people were crying. I was letting everybody know that it was going to be okay, and we were going to go right back up. And here you guys go. We're okay. I've always was honest with you guys that we could come and see this level right here. I always said, hey, prior resistance, future support happens a lot, and we got close to it. And now we turned it right back around. If we break underneath the 50, we'll just call it how we see it. We're in a downtrend. I'll just be honest with you guys. It is what it is, right? So right now, bullish, bullish, bullish. We were going to sleep and waking up, and Bitcoin was over 90K. I think today and tomorrow might be the first days that we go to sleep and wake up and BTC is over 100K, but you better get used to that, because when BTC continues to climb and go higher and higher and higher, it's going to be something normal that BTC is never going to see under 6 figures, and we'll go to sleep and wake up and all of our bags are going to be up no matter what. So I really appreciate you guys pulling up another epic overtime on the stream. Make sure you guys pull up an hour and 40 minutes for the space. Bitcoin's pumping. My bags are looking crazy. Your bags are looking crazy. Don't pay attention to the noise, okay? Just get away from it and just stay locked in. We owe it to ourselves, and we're going to make it, man. This is the WAGMI movement. I want you guys to have a fantastic day. We're honestly putting this thing together. We're building the future today. So just keep doing your thing. We got a lot of reward, and we got a lot of like recognition of how this thing can go for us, especially now that we're seeing the results of, everybody being worried about the market, and it was all noise and distraction when really this is what's going to be happening. This is the future of finance. Do not miss out on this. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys can't do that, continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me as these markets